in partnership with Temkeen Youth Pioneer Society, organizes its third edition of the Youth Economic Forum that brought together leading economic decision maker and Bahraini youth to discuss on the importance of digital economy. Let's watch this report for more.
In collaboration with Temkeen, Youth Pioneer Society organizes a third Youth Economic Forum for the year 2019. The forum aims to raise awareness on the importance of digital economy and encourage the Bahraini youth to contribute to the national economy in meeting the 2013 vision.
It gives me great pleasure to be part of this forum today. It's a very important forum. It raises the awareness of research, innovation, entrepreneurship among the youth. On my part, I'll be talking about the University of Bahrain, the ecosystem of innovation and research, and hopefully we will talk about some of the challenges that the young faces in this regard.
Joining us in the studio is a multidisciplinary artificial intelligence expert and speaker at the Youth Economic Forum 2019 is Ameen Altajer. Hello and welcome to Bahrain Today.
Thank you very much for having me here.
It's a pleasure to have you here, first of all. Second of all, in the world of IT and artificial intelligence, I really want to learn more about it, but I want to know more about Ameen and your background.
Awesome. So my name is Ameen, pretty straightforward. I'm actually a computer science graduate. I graduated around 2010. I worked in the States for some time. My work was relevant to R&D and 3D simulation. Initially, I was a game developer, which is really fun.
Interesting.
I got myself into AI pretty recent, I'd say, maybe in the last 6 or 7 years after game development by a bit. My work is strictly technical, but I got the hang of business later down the line.
That's really interesting. Gaming, huh?
Yeah,
we're going to come to that.
Sure thing.
Because I really want to know how it's going nowadays.
Yes.
But first of all, can you tell us about your company, INFINITEWARE?
Okay, so INFINITEWARE is an AI company, artificial intelligence company. We used to be in the AI business a long time before the whole hype with deep learning and machine learning. You probably heard about those things on the news, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we used to do AI for businesses. We used to do AI like prediction, those sort of use cases.
Yes.
For businesses, for institutions, in gaming specifically also.
Yes.
And so it's really beautiful how the discipline really picked up really fast in the last couple of years.
Yes, absolutely. I must agree. They're buzzwords nowadays. You hear everyone talking about AI, blockchain,
Don't get me started though.
and all of that. Not even that. I had a guest on the studio from Clever Play, and they're really starting to teach kids. They're actually, investing in kids and teaching them all about it. And I love it. I love how, the youth or the younger generation are into that.
Yes.
But as an AI expert, can you tell me how important it is to raise awareness when it comes to AI and all of that in our daily life and professionally?
Honestly, it's really, really important. I can't stress on that enough. The reason is you've got so many disciplines that are affected by AI. One of them is like if you're an employer, you can really leverage the power of AI, but that has a lot of ramifications on employment in general, the fabric of people here. And so if you're not really educated, or your education is somehow subjective or debatable, you're going to have a very rough time really being part of the workforce. And so this is one aspect. And you've got like the whole, it's part of literacy, honestly. So if you're not really that literate when it comes to aspects like AI and data and those things, it becomes very difficult for you to integrate with the new world.
Yes.
And so I always think about it as a language. If you can really get the hang of that language, it's going to be very easy for you to be around and be really a part of the
comfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah, I could comment on that because I'm not comfortable around that.
Yeah.
Not in the sense that it's just like when you talk about background and education, when you come from a purely IT kind of background, it's something new to you, just like you said, it's a new language.
Yeah.
That's why I really think it's important to raise awareness. Not only, AI is not just your phone, it's not just the technology.
And proper awareness, by the way.
Yeah. Yes.
So there's a lot of hype online, as you probably know. So social media is doing a great job for everyone, but at the same time, as a technical person, I really feel that the social media is abusing the term.
Yes.
And not only that, of course.
Yes.
You've heard terms like blockchain and such.
I was gonna come to that.
Yeah. Those technologies, when you really break it down, they're amazing.
Yes.
As a technical person, I can really vouch. They're beautiful.
I've been to a trip with MasterCard to Digital Safari to Dublin, and I must say that it was amazing to kind of get the taste of what's happening in the world of blockchain and all of that. And I must say it's a vast world.
It's a huge world.
And the learning experience never ends. You just keep on learning new things every day.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
it's wonderful. So the capacity of those technologies is just really huge. So it used to be that you had to be an employee in a bank, for example, to leverage what happens under the hood of those organizations, conglomerates, right?
Yes.
But now if you're an entrepreneur, like most people here in Bahrain, you can get really the taste of it because you've got so many modalities that allow you to really shine. You've got open banking, if you ever heard about open banking, blockchain, AI, computer vision. So you've got this plethora of technologies that allow you to do business now out of your, honestly, home. You don't need to go out. And the market is really starving for such a thing. So it's beautiful in so many aspects. And the tech, the most wonderful thing, honestly, for me is that it's an unknown territory. So there's a lot of unknown stuff, which makes it exciting, but also dangerous.
Yes, of course, definitely. You were talking about gaming and how you used to do that. I mean, it's one of the biggest industries in the world.
Multi-billionaire.
So can you tell us more about that?
Okay, so so gaming is like it's going neck to neck with the movie industry because it's honestly very organic. So you've got regular entertainment with movies, Netflix, and those things, but the gaming thing, it's all about interacting with the medium. So you don't get that chance if you're seeing a movie. You can't interact with a movie, right? But gaming is an art where you have it's really beautiful. You've got multiple disciplines under the hood. You've got engineering, you've got art, you've got music. You've got so many things, and so this is why it's really appealing for people. Yeah, and in terms of like the workforce behind the gaming, you've got so many disciplines that you can join in. For example, honestly, I'm a programmer. I started as a programmer, and so it was really organic for me to be part of the community of game development. And then I do have friends who play guitar, I have friends that play drums, and they all can feel, they basically feel like a single fabric because they all fit in under the same umbrella.
Yes, that's really beautiful. And I see it growing in Bahrain as well, because I hear a lot of,
events and such.
Events, and not only that, family members, the siblings and the kids, they talk about, being a programmer, being a game designer, and all of that. I mean, their ambitions are changing, and they're also, entering this field of AI.
This is the one thing that I want to always shed light on. A lot of people have to understand that gaming, among other disciplines, is it's very sophisticated. It's not for kids anymore. You've got a lot of stuff that you can capitalize on, even from an industry level, like for profit. And so I always tell my friends and the entrepreneurs that I meet on a daily basis that this could be one discipline that you want to be a part of. It's very mature. It makes a lot of money, but you have to really plan it well.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And before we wrap up the segment, I do have a question as well. How important is technology when it comes, to our economy?
Here's the thing. Whenever I go to a business, I'm trying to, when I try to spark a conversation, I always start with that word. You have data.
Okay.
And so everything that we do on a daily basis really relies on data.
Yes.
We generate data in a crazy fashion, honestly. We never think about it. You've got Twitter, I'm sure. You've got Facebook. And so it's like this common thing of us just generating more and more data. And so even in businesses, even on an individual level, our data dictates that we can use multiple technologies on the go. And so technology is like a platform. Think about it as a platform. It's not like a trend. It's a platform. It supervises so many things in our daily life.
Absolutely.
Whoever thought that banking was going to be strictly online,
Yeah.
And so, but this is the time that we live in.
Exactly. Everything is just a click away.
Exactly. So my ultimate advice to everyone is just be very, get comfortable with education that has to do with tech, because there's no escape, honestly.
Yeah. Get comfortable with technology.
Yeah, get comfortable. Don't get really that good, be comfortable.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
All the best.
Thank you.
Viewers, we came to the end of our episode, but stay tuned. We will be right back.